I love that. Which one?
Hey, who's that? Hey, welcome to Yogi's Garage, guys. I'm inside of the Shop Club Houston, where I am permanently stationed, and I get to work on all of these awesome cars. But check out this facility, man. I won't work on that one. But check out the facility. It is huge. It's 70,000 square feet. It has a private club upstairs, and it has a public restaurant up there so everybody can see the cars. But look at how they're set up here. It's really, I'm really fortunate to be able to work in a place like this. Let me flip the camera around so you can see who I am. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, so I am Yogi with Yogi's Garage. I work on cars, mostly Porsches, but I work on Lamborghinis and Ferraris and things like that. So this is a great place to work, right? So if you like this kind of stuff, be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up. Thank you forever who did that. And I'm gonna show you guys quite a few cars this morning, this afternoon, and whoever chimes up, hey, how you doing, Nelta Yazzie? Appreciate you commenting. Whoever chimes up and picks a car, I'll sit in it, and we'll go over some of the details of what it is. But let me give you a taste of some of the cars that are here in the shop. And if you see something you like, just holler out and tell me what it is, and I'll focus on it. So check it out. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Who knows what that is? How about this one? I can just keep going on and on, guys. This is so many. Look at this E-Type. That is sick. The little Lotus Elan. Stuart Little's car. I swear to God, that's what that is. Look at this beautiful, beautiful car here. And I got a couple of Boras here. And these cars here, I'm telling you, are museum level quality, right? Thank you for the thumbs up. Museum level quality. Look at this Ferrari Daytona. You'll be hard pressed to find one as clean as this. This is probably our most popular and our most expensive car here on the floor. But, I mean, come on. America, what can I tell you? Thank you for the thumbs up. Be sure to engage with me, guys. Let me know which ones you want more information on. How about this Espada right here? This Espada is killer. We just got this 328 GTS. I mean, these cars here are just epically perfect. Look at this 328 GTS. Ferrari red, cream-colored interior. Yes, crispy cookie, it is absolutely beautiful. All of these cars are beautiful. Look at this interior. This model here only has 27,000 miles on this Ferrari 328. Dude, look at the interior. I'm just going nuts. Look at this. Unmangled by douchey hands over the centuries, right? Let me flip it around here so you can see the other ones. So there you go. Anybody know what this one is? There's only 300 of these ever on the planet. This Espada. I got two Espadas on the floor, guys. How about that? And a Lamborghini Jarama. Yeah, the orange color on this, and the owner found a Hot Wheels car with the exact same color on this Montreal. I just gave it away. This is a Montreal by Alfa Romeo. And they all pretty much shared the same design aesthetics. I don't know if you can tell, but these are all pretty much from the same decade and same Italian designer. Like case in point, this little inlet here, you're gonna see a lot of the Italian cars with that type of design somewhere on the car. Look, here's the Espada. Look at that. The same exact thing. It's because the designer also designed this car here. So yeah, there's a lot of mix and match parts bins, but things that you would never, ever imagine seeing in such an amazing shape. 1968 Lamborghini 400 GT. Look at this. V12 engine. Who wants to see the inside? I love that car. We've got a couple of the Fiats here, but I mean, we'll just keep going through what I've got here. If you guys are familiar with the Aston Martin DB5, I've got an Aston Martin DB4. And this is like the original Bond car as far as I'm concerned. I grew up with something like this, watching them on TV or whatever. And yeah, it's crazy that we got cars like this here. Let me open it up. Check out the interior, guys. Look at this. Listen to this door. Oh, it's like a museum in here. Wow, huh? Yeah, exactly. Beautiful red. I love this red interior in cars. And this here is probably the reason why, because I saw this at some point when I was a kid. And it just stuck with me. But not to be ignored, we can't ignore this guy right here, guys. Who knows what this is? Just based on the lines. Who knows what this is? I'm going to try to avoid getting the badge in there, but who knows what this is? Let me get to the front. Here's the interior. These particular cars don't age well at all. But here it is in my shop. You can see the collar's taken off because the turn signal's broken, and I'm fixing that on this car. See, these are the kinds of things that I get to work on, man. I mean, I have a few engine builds and stuff like that. What's going on here with my gimbal? Let's go, gimbal. There we go. There. Yep, that's right. It is a Pantera. De Tomaso Pantera. Check it out. Check out the condition of this thing. I used to have a lot of cars. All right, there is a lot of cars in here. Look. You go higher. All over. And just about every one of these has ended up in Yogi's garage. So let me go over there. Oh yeah, how about this one, guys? I'm like, oh look, another Ferrari. But yeah, I mean, it's not just another Ferrari. No, I don't have a DB5. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's called the Shop Club Houston, and Yogi's Garage is inside. So if you guys like stuff like this, I do videos on these cars. I work on these cars. I wrench on them. If you like this stuff, subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It goes a long way to getting YouTube to pull their head out of their butt and recommend new channels or small upcoming channels. How about this one here? 2025 GT4 RS with the 4-liter GT3 engine. Let's take a look. See, and this is another thing. I get to touch all these cars. I get to sit in them. Look, it's still got the new plastic in it. Oh, smells like Audi in here. Yeah, it's awesome. I wanted to show you this. What I liked the most about this is, check this out. Look at the sill on this thing. It's lit up. It's hard to tell, but it's lit up. Look. Wow, man. And the Recaro seats. This is the Weissach package, so it's got the Napa crap, or the, what do you call it, the microfiber stuff in the middle, but it's leather. Automatic transmission, but it is, of course, the PDK, so it gets a pass on that for sure. We got to drive this one yesterday around to put, get gas in it and show off, and it was really, really cool. Oh man! All right, let's keep going down these rows as soon as my gimbal decides to behave itself. There you go. All right, so let's just go back here. And look at these here. So this Ferrari Dino is, it's not the original paint color. I believe it was yellow, but the rest of it is original. And if you guys don't know what Dino is, it's made by the Ferrari family for his son, who died at an early age, Dino, and he named the car that. And in fact, it's not even technically a Ferrari, even though it is. I am no James Bond, and he never drove a DB4. Well, okay, then I guess you are, so congratulations. All right, so there is a, I forgot this one here. Oh, this is my Lancia. Yeah, I say my. These aren't my cars, guys. Shamal. The turbo on this thing sounds epic, by the way. This E-Type, we got two E-Types here. We've got a coupe, and then we got this bad boy right here. Yep, old school Maserati indeed, man. The coolest thing about this E-Type, believe it or not, besides how amazing this interior is it has matching luggage in the trunk here that matches this thing perfectly. There's actually a market for these though. Like, how often does one come by and buy these? Well, I mean, these are owned by a private owner. So these aren't for sale per se. We do have a bring a trailer partnership where we can sell these cars for the customers, but these are for storage. This is like a country club for people who own these kinds of cars, and we take care of them. I wrench on them. We got detailed crews, all kinds of stuff. It says V12 Theory. Name a car for an edit. I'm not sure I understand your question, V12 Theory. Yeah, these are, in fact, let me tell you without divulging too much, these two rows right here are owned by a single owner. He's an avid collector, and he owns these two right here as well. So yeah, this dude is a serious collector. And he's kind of narrowed it down to Italian, but you know, who can say no to a GT4 RS, right? But look at this line. And I think there's two or three that aren't here right now that this guy owns. But again, guys, pick a car and I'll sit in it. Name any car, okay? Lotus Elan. Maserati Mistral. Yeah, I still got to work on some dailies every now and then, guys, but typically I get to work on these. And the dailies that I work on are for the employees here. And unlike what I charge the people who own these cars, I don't usually charge the employees anything to work on their cars. All they have to do is pay for the parts, and I'll do the work for free. Because come on, if you work in a restaurant, guys, and you have an opportunity to work in a place like this where you have a mechanic on staff that's willing to do the work more or less for free, come on. So I do like CV axles for him, oil changes. A guy had a blown radiator. He's the sous chef here. Brought it to me. I had it ready to go for him by the end of the day. So that's kind of how we roll here. Is I like to take care of the employees, but anybody that can afford these cars, they pay for my service, okay? Yeah, so anyway, let me introduce myself for the new people that are just coming on. Welcome. I'm inside of the shop club, and I have a shop here called Yogi's Garage, which you can see by the name of my channel. If you like this kind of stuff, I document all of this stuff. I document the work that I do. I got started working on cars many, many years ago, but I started my channel during the pandemic with an Audi A4. And then I immediately went to a Porsche 911 Carrera because I'm crazy like that. And from there, I just kind of took off and I ended up in a place like this. Yeah, it's basically, that's right. And everybody's just kind of laughing at me while I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, it was a great, yes, it's great. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty awesome. But let me show you my shop, and then you guys can see what I'm working on right now. So let me flip the camera. So as I'm walking in, right, I walk in through the servant's entrance, and then I walk over here, and I even put a little neon sign on my wall so you can see who I am, that this is Yogi's Garage inside of the shop club. Be sure to hit the thumbs up if you guys like this stuff. I was published in the Porsche Lone Star magazine here for my contributions to the club, as well as to the wrenching community, if you will. Yeah, we got, you saw the X5 here. Yes, I know. I actually worked on it. This is a customer's daily oil change, but it got into an accident at some point, and the auto repair, body repair people didn't reconnect the rear modules, so it's complaining of a open door. So even though it's not, you know, typical BMW stuff. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you my shop. So here we go. All right, so you walk in, and right away what you'll see are these. Check it out. Count the number. How many do you see? Yes, this is all one engine. Yeah. That is a V12. That is from a Lamborghini Diorama from 1972. So that's why I have flags up on my walls up here, because I only hang flags in my shop when I've actually worked on the car. I'm not an advertiser. I don't advertise for cars. I only advertise what I'm able to do. So here is some examples up here. So the Porsche 911, the 02 Carrera, the 83 928S. I'm doing an engine rebuild on that one. Audi started my channel. And I did a Mercedes-Benz wagon from 1995, an E320. Kept that one for about a couple years, and then I got rid of it. And this one here is a restoration project for a customer. This is a 2008 Porsche 911 Carrera S Cabriolet. And yes, it's been loved, man. It's got about 75,000 miles on it, and it needs some work. If you know 911s from this generation, you know that they have issues with blend doors and foam spitting in your face. I'm fixing all of that, and I'm gonna detail it, and I'm gonna restore this beautiful car. It's gorgeous. The only thing wrong with it is that it has an automatic transmission. But that's really, if it's a weekend cruiser for my wife and she wants to drive a freaking automatic, go for it. So the question is, where is the garage? So I'm located here in Houston, Texas, and I'm in the north part of Houston in an area called Willowbrook. And so this shop here used to be a sporting goods store, and then it moved, and then they used the facility for a bouncy house, if you can think about that for a second. And then the bouncy house took off, or they went out of business or whatever. Oh, that's right, it was during the pandemic. And then they bought this facility for freaking nothing, and they gutted it out, and now it's this. And if you're familiar with Academy Sports and Outdoors or Dick's Sporting Goods, this is kind of what it was. But now it's a country club for car lovers. You even, like, if you're a member here, guys, if you're a member here, you get access to me, obviously, at a discounted rate. My rate is usually around $200 to $225. For them, it's $165 for them, right? Which is freaking, unless I'm doing an engine rebuild, and an engine rebuilds are up in the 200s. But they get access to all of this stuff. So they get access to the wash bays inside. And here in Houston, this place gets really freaking hot, right? Outside, it's hot 8 months out of the year. So air-conditioned wash bays, there's 3 bays, Yogi's Garage, a photo booth for taking tons of awesome photos of your cars, or if you want to sell it, you want to sell your car, you can do that here. But check it out. I mean, you can turn off the main lights and do all kinds of different effects in here because we painted the room black. So it's excellent for this kind of project. And then, of course, detailing, you got to have bright lights for detailing. So we have this. So you wash your car, you roll it over here, and you detail it. Or you get one of our awesome staff members to do that for you as part of your club membership. And then lastly, for the mechanics who like to do their own work, we offer them 4 2-post lifts. Oh, you guys want to see something really cool? You guys want to see something really cool? Okay, I don't know if you guys know what Spoon is, but Spoon is a JDM performance powerhouse. They do a lot of custom work on Hondas. This car here is a Spoon. I'll just shut up and show you. And I expect the thumbs up for this, okay? So the engine's out right here, but what he's doing is he's extending the strut towers because he's putting new custom interior. But check out the engine bay. And I know this guy personally, so he's fine with this. But check out the engine bay, right? So the engine bay matches, obviously, the paint. But he took the engine out because, you know, why not? Check it. Look at that. Insane. This guy is super cool. He drag races this little Honda Accord and just smokes people with this little engine. Power to weight, baby. Look at this. Yeah, so this is all Spoon tuned, Spoon parts. Look at these oil returns. What the God? I'm wondering if Mr. Honda ever thought somebody would do that to their cars. Right? All right, so that's awesome. Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff here. I like showing off my shop. I like showing it off to people who enjoy this kind of stuff. And so I'm going to be doing this about once a week. But if you guys are in the Houston area, you really should consider coming by the shop club and taking a tour. Eat at the restaurant. Get a haircut. Anything. And then we'll take you around and show you this. Cars like this. Look at this thing. Beautiful blue color, man. Smells like detailing. Cream tan interior from the early 2000s. Can't go wrong. Wood trim with a Rolls Royce right here. Come on. Ooh, you want to see the DBI take off? 512, cold start. Give me a like, man. Give me a like on this one. V12 engine, about 360 horsepower. Fuel injection. Woo! Give me a thumbs up. There it is. I love the love. Yeah. Check out the interior on this thing, too. Say hi, Zayden. Say hi to the people. All right. There's about 10,000 people watching me right now.
You don't even have that many friends.
They don't have to be my friends, man. Woo! Oh, that smell? Smells like freedom. Italian style. Yes, yes. It's even got the California plates. I got Craftsworks supercharger kit on my 8th gen SI. Very cool, Fidel. Very cool. Yeah, we got all kinds of car lovers here, man. From JDM to WRC, Italian, German, like me. I'm not German, but I love German cars. It's just every day. Let me tell you. And I kind of say this every time I do a live video, but I mean it. I genuinely mean it. If I come in like on a Monday, hungover from a long weekend, and if I'm in a bad mood, I just walk the floor. And if I'm in a really bad mood, I'll just sit in one of these beautiful freaking cars and just take it in, man. Take it in. I mean, think about it. There's millions of dollars worth of cars here on the floor, and I get to work on them. So that's like, just drives me crazy thinking about it. I love it. Everybody's like, Yogi, you're so happy now. Because I used to be in IT. I worked in IT for my entire career. And now with AI and all of that, I'm kind of semi-retired. So I moved over to wrenching on cars. And I haven't been happier in my entire life other than the birth of my children and my marriage. So that's how awesome it is to work in a place like this. So again, if you like this stuff, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm going to throw out these live videos probably once or twice a week. Look for me on YouTube, TikTok, as well as Instagram. So you guys take care. We'll see you later.